Key point I was getting at is I'm Alexander Sirianni, mole in the right hand, penguin duck birthmark. Yeah, if you haven't realized yet, these people get their info from known liars with zero credibility, betting manipulators who are trained to lie. That's how they manipulate bets. Investigators who are betting manipulators who are trained to lie. That's how they manipulate bets and rob people. And then people with more than conflicts of interest, like multi-trillion-dollar lawsuits, life in prison, potentially the death penalty, as well as people who already were serving Illuminati penances for being known liars and criminals. So that's a key point. You're also getting information from people who have been stealing from me large sums of money, such as intellectual property, data, and compensation for crimes I'm a victim of. Key point. So that's where a lot of this information is coming from. So ask these kids where they get their known truths from and all their other jazz. It comes from known liars and comes from people who have been committing crimes on me for 5 years and 6 months. Some have been committing crimes on me since 2011. So they've been running a slander campaign to avoid a big time lawsuit. So keep that in mind. They're also running a slander campaign because I was supposedly this Illuminati president and never knew. And so they hired people to run some game and run a slander campaign and make me look psychotic and evil. And they're running some game illegally while pretending it was me running something when it wasn't. So that's some of the other people you're relying on for information, people with more than conflicts of interest. Um, but that's a key point that I was getting at in the other video before they started using their tech on my brain. So always remember that. Um, and they love to argue with irrelevant stuff and stuff that's not even true that they got from known liars and got from people who were just making shit up to MC supposedly so that they could steal money. So there was a lot of kids who were making money slandering me because some guy was paying for information so he could run his slander campaign because I was some Illuminati president and never knew. And they were selling information to this guy and they would just make shit up because he would be paying Bitcoin supposedly. So that's a piece of this. Praise Jesus.